Hello and welcome to another gameplay or demonstrative review. Today we're going to be looking at Super Mario 3D World. In these reviews I basically show you how the game is played while I give you my thoughts on the game. And this is a fun one. This is a Wii U game, 3D World. Go ahead and load up my 100% done file. Oh wait, let me just go ahead and start showing things off. So you can play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, or Toad, and an unlockable character that you get post-game is Rosalina. We'll just go ahead and go in with Mario. Oh good, I'm in World 1. So what we got here, you start the game off right here actually, and this is your world map where you can walk around a bit. You can run by holding down the Y button, of course, and you can do a little jump with the B button. And you can find like random little coins and things out here, and there's even like some blocks you can hit for coins, but this is all just tiny stuff. So let's go ahead and go back to the first level. I don't remember if this is always there or if it's like after you beat the game or something, but it does show you which characters you've beaten the level with. I've beaten them with all the characters, which is why there are gold stars at the top of every flagpole. The flag, of course, indicates which character maybe either first or last beat it. Probably, I'm not sure. But you can also see there's 3 green stars, because each level has 3 green stars to find optionally, and a stamp, which is what the stamp icon means. I found a stamp in the level. Here you can quickly press B to either switch which character you're playing as. And if you have multiple controllers, anyone can just drop in by pushing a button there at the bottom of the screen, and they will also pick a character. It keeps track of your best score and best time for the level, which is just side stuff. It doesn't really matter. So what you got here is your basic. If you've played any other 3D Mario games, you basically have all of those controls in here. So you can hold, well, except it's a mix between 3D and 2D gameplay. You have the Y button you can hold to run, and if you will start running at 1 speed, and then after a while you have that puff of smoke come out, which makes you go faster, and Mario kind of tucks his arms in. Of course you have your regular mushroom power-ups to get bigger, stomp on enemies. There's these pipes that you can run through, which sometimes have stuff in them. This, of course, there's also multiple power-ups within the game. The star power-up, I guess, of this game is the bell, which turns you into a cat sort of character, which allows you to climb walls, because cats have claws and can climb stuff, I guess. So, as I said, the 3D Mario gameplay that comes in is you've got a back jump, you've got a ground pound, you've got a long jump, and I think you even have a triple jump. If I can get running, there we go. Maybe not. I think you do. I think I'm just not doing it right for some reason. Huh. I don't know, I swear there's a triple jump, but maybe the Cat Mario can't do it? I don't know, something weird's going on. So there are little viewpoints sometimes where you can see the gold and stuff. But even outside of that, you can rotate the camera in some situations with the right stick. If you can't go any further in any direction, then the nose sign will show up there on the camera on the upper right corner. You can adjust it up and down a little bit. Catch this guy. Here's like one of the stars. It's see-through because I already got it. course, if you collect 100 coins, you get an extra life, which just keeps you from getting a game over. The penalty for which I don't even know what it is because I never really got a game over. So yeah, there's tons of areas to find. Clocks will give you an extra on your timer. That Mega Mushroom I just got is another carryover from like 2D Mario games where you just have the power to just run through stuff. It only shows up at a couple spots. It's not very common power up actually. Let's see here. You also got a if you hold the Z buttons, either ZL or ZR, you can crouch, and of course you can do a high jump, or you can do this, or you can roll and stuff. So that's all good stuff. Ground pound. Oh, I need to be Big Mario and ground pound that. Or I could just cheat like that. So yeah. Tons of levels like this. This game is actually pretty long, considering how many levels are in it. Of course, remaining time gets added to your score. And there used to be Miiverse functionality, but Miiverse has since shut down, so you can no longer make posts or see posts. What it used to do, which was cool, was at the top of the screen it would scroll just posts that people had made about this level, and you could make your own post. Also, you used to be able to see ghosts of other characters running through the levels. If you, I think it was after you'd beaten it the first time, ghosts of other characters, like your friends list would even get priority, I think. You would see them run through the levels, so you could like try to beat their time, you know, like in a time trial thing. There are these random toad houses in worlds, which lets you pick a random gift. Oh yeah, and on your left you can see an extra power-up in a box with a minus sign. So similar to Super Mario World, you can save a power-up to use. You press select in the level to call it to come out. If you're wondering what this guy is, he's just like a little, sort of like a Mario 3 thing, where there's like just like an enemy that you have to fight to get past. So you just beat these guys here, and that's the level, and you get a star. So yeah, if you look on the ground, you can see there are lines showing how levels unlocked. So here I had like a choice of this level or that level, and then it reconverged over here, and then this is where the boss is, the first boss. And then these are little extra side missions of Captain Toad. Basically they're just little side optional areas where you play as Captain Toad. And the thing about him is he goes through these tiny levels, but he cannot jump. You can have free camera control. And there's just 5 or so stars in each of these levels to find. And this is more like a little mini platforming puzzle kind of thing. This would, of course, be turned into a full game all on its own, Captain Toad. But it got its start here. Of course, some little gimmicks like I blow on the gamepad. Raise the platform. And you get all the stars, and that's the end of the level. I think there may be one of these in each world, maybe even not that often, maybe only every other world. But yeah, those are little fun little distractions from the main platforming and such. Let's go ahead and jump into one more level. Then we'll get into the scale of the game. Just kind of like want to focus on showing the variety in here. So what there is just skip on all the pads and move on. So yeah, of course there are the same regular Mario environments in this game. And also, of course, some, I guess, more original ones like this. But if you're looking for a good platformer on the Wii U, then this is a great one. Oh, there's a star up there. Of course, you got your wall jump, similar to other 3D Mario games. So it's very interesting that this is like a mixture of 3D and 2D Mario styles. The story of this game has to do with you're rescuing some fairies of this world. This isn't even Mushroom Kingdom. It shows when you start a new file, but basically Mario, Peach, Luigi, and Toad are just out walking out one night, and they find this pipe when a fairy comes out of it, and Bowser pops out of it and captures the fairy. So they're like, "Oh, we gotta go rescue that fairy because Bowser is evil and stuff." So this is a little mini challenge. I have to find something here. Oh, the star. There we go. And it'll just work me out. So the story is that you just are going to go rescue these fairies because, you know, you gotta stop Bowser from whatever he's doing. Because Bowser's doing something that can't be good. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, so I have a ton of lives, maxed out lives, crown. I don't even know how many that really is. But as you can see, those checkpoint flags are pretty handy. Ah. We're just almost done with this level, I think. I've never even tried speedrunning these levels before. Oh yeah, so let me just go ahead and show off my little minus sign here. Push that, get an extra power up. And now it's been used up. Little clocks are adding to my timer, which is, you know, purely for score, nothing else. There we go. Oh, I missed an opportunity to get some coins there with those rings. Should have waited and watched. Oh, let me see here. Alright, that does that. How do I get up there though? Huh. Maybe I messed something up. Oh well. This allows me to get to the top of the flagpole, which gives me less points. And I think, yeah, it turns the flag yellow, so if the flag isn't yellow on the main map screen, then it's because you didn't get to the top of the flagpole. So that's just another mini objective to get. Also, the stamps that you can find, which you saw the one at the end there, which I was unable to get for some reason. That is just one of many stamps which you can get. I don't even know if I can look at them. Should be able to look at them somewhere. Oh, here we go. Here's my stamp collection. These are all the stamps you can collect. And of course, when Miiverse was still a thing, you could use them all to post pictures and stuff. It's unfortunate though, Miiverse has been shut down, so these stamps are rendered pretty much useless, just cool to look at on this single screen. And then of course you can see there are plenty of worlds to this game. At least 8 in the main game before the game is over. And as you can see, there is a rocket ship at the bottom there. That unlocks after you beat the main game, which leads to 4 more worlds. Of course, the final world is only... Oh, I guess you could say it's 3 levels, but it's really just... Well, okay, there's about... I guess there's technically 3 levels there, although one is the real deal, final, hard level challenge. One of them is the Captain Toad level. The other one is another challenge room kind of thing. Challenge room, like, it's like one of these, but a bunch of them in multiples of these in succession. I'm not even sure if there's gotta be one around here somewhere. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's just another toy house. Here's a pipe. Where does this go? Oh, look at that. There's also, I think there are world shortcuts in this game. Yeah, look, I'm technically in World 5 now. So that's cool. That's a cool carryover from, you know, Mario World and stuff. There's warp pipes to jump through worlds if you just want to get through the game as fast as possible. You want to challenge yourself in some way. So yeah, this is Super Mario 3D World. There's plenty to do. It's a good long game. It's got lots of platforming segments. Lots of platforming segments. So that's a platformer. So I think it's a really good game. There's lots of varied environments. I mean, for a Mario game, the story is, I guess, pretty basic. The story itself isn't really a draw. It's really just to be a platformer. So yeah, it is an interesting mix of 2D and 3D, like a typical 2D Mario story, but 3D environments, but 2D level design. But 3D, you got controls of a 3D Mario. Lots of different environments. Snow levels, water levels, beach levels, desert levels, circus, whatever levels those were, space levels. Lots of cool stuff. But yeah, that is Super Mario 3D World. Again, it is multiplayer. There is a ton of worlds to go through. I'm trying to think if there's anything else to show off. What is this? Just a complete checklist? Yeah, it's just a checklist of all the stuff. You get stars, stamps, levels, characters you've beaten levels with. Let's go ahead and quit. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, there's no like other side areas to do. But there is an optional little Luigi in the bottom left, which I think, I don't know if it's there to begin with. I think it's like something you unlock. As you can see here, I will not be able to quit this game unless I just close the game. But I'll just finish off with this. It's just, oh, suspended. Cool. This is just a Mario Bros. Arcade game, which was, I don't know. If you've played any of the GBA Mario games, you've definitely played this because it was packed in a ton. Wow, these controls are a little awkward because Y and B are both run. A is jump, which, you know, B and A, jump. That makes sense for a Nintendo controller, but wow, I can't jump on them? This is the original Mario Bros, not even like updated for whatever. So yeah, controls very stiff. If you jump before you press a direction, you cannot change where you're going in the air. You've gotta be holding a direction before you jump. So yeah, this is not a particularly great draw for me, but it's there in case you want to play it. But yeah, this concludes the demonstrative review of Mario 3D World. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask in the comments below. If you think there's anything I could do better for these reviews, please also say that. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.